Michael, we'd love to hear your story about going to the Mayo Clinic to resolve your sweat issue. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Allison, there's an interesting story, and it was one in which I learned that my solution wasn't going to come from a pill. And that's been one of my key learnings going through this process, was I was searching both from an Eastern and Western standpoint as to how to resolve my lack of sweating issue. I'd gone to doctor after doctor, and I'd been told, well, stay out of the sun and drink a lot of water, which I kind of had figured out for myself. I had a chance to go to the Mayo Clinic, and when I met with a neurologist there, he was really excited because there's this condition called anhidrosis, which is when you stop sweating. And he was looking at it from the medical side and said, I actually did a paper on anhidrosis, and I think I can help you. He put me through a battery of tests to confirm that's what was going on, because he said your blood tests have those markers. And I have a feeling that we may be able to help you, and my solution was going to come from a pill. I had also been trying natural solutions. I've been trying meditation, qigong, therapy, Chinese herbs, acupuncture, and a lot of non-traditional medical solutions. I was due to go back to the Mayo Clinic about 2 weeks after I had those battery of tests, and my body had started to sweat just a little bit. I had started to create a little bit on my own. My car was outside, and it was a pretty warm day. I reached inside my car, and I had a dress shirt on. All of a sudden, my body started sweating profusely, more than it had since I had stopped sweating by a long shot, enough that I literally had to go back inside and change shirts. I knew when that happened that I was getting a strong message. Two things. One, that my solution wasn't coming from a pill. Secondly, that I wasn't cured, that I hadn't started sweating again. It was a message, and that I was still going to have a ways to go. And I also knew when I went down to the Mayo Clinic, the markers that they saw were going to be gone. Sure enough, I go to my appointment, and the neurologist is almost depressed because he said, I can't help you. The markers that were there are no longer present. And I told him about my experience the day before. I thought he'd minimalize it, but he didn't. He said, stay on your journey. Stay on that journey of trying your natural solutions, because clearly it's making an impact. The day after I came back, I went to the gym, and the gym had been a challenge for me because I couldn't sweat very well. And I had one of my toughest sessions. I had to laugh because I realized I was getting the message I expected, that my solution wasn't coming from a pill. I certainly wasn't cured because I did not sweat much that day, and that this was going to be a journey for me. And it's still a journey I'm on as of today. But today, I sweat much more normally, and those trips to the gym are much more pleasant.